Yeah. You don't qualify, sir. Your name?
Mitchell Wilson.
What are you driving like this for? You just don't qualify. You got 4 prior moving violations on here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to get it down to.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get that from me.
Okay.
Okay? So you can go talk to him again, or you can request an informal hearing.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You got to be careful driving.
I know I rolled through a stop sign.
You want to go talk to the department rep again?
Yeah. Do I just knock on that door here?
I'll have the file brought over, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Otero, Davidians, Jose Otero, 25T6460446A and B. Your name?
Davidian, Jose Otero.
Good morning. You're charged with animal violation, no license. That's a misdemeanor, and then you're also charged with grunt dog at large. That's a civil infraction.
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No.
I'm going to go ahead and arraign you, and then I'll send you to the prosecutor. It's alleged that you did own a dog that was on Cleveland near New York Street in Trenton at 2:20 p.m. on July 7th of 25. That is a misdemeanor, no license, punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those, and then the dog at large is a 0-point civil infraction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, on the misdemeanor, these rights apply. Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it and understand it?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, everyone. Buckle up because today's courtroom session is packed with everything: suspended licenses, runaway dogs, confused defendants, and a judge who isn't playing around. We're jumping from traffic violations to misdemeanor arraignments, and even a language barrier that brings the entire courtroom to a pause. Watch closely, because every case reveals something different about how the justice system works: responsibility, communication, and consequences. And trust me, some of these defendants are about to learn those lessons the hard way. Let's dive right into the action.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm giving you a $100 personal bond. Your dog, what kind of dog is that?
Pit bull.
Dog is remained in fenced-in yard or your house or on a leash, listen to this very carefully, or on a leash equipped with a muzzle. You understand that? A muzzle? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So do not have that dog out of that yard or out of your house without the dog being equipped with a muzzle, on a leash, and accompanied by you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You need to be accompanied by you, the owner, or other suitable adult. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Also, you cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. So I'm going to hand this off to the court officer who will take it to the prosecutor, and you'll meet with the prosecutor. Any questions?
No, sir.
And I'm entering a plea of denial on the civil infraction. Good luck. We still don't have that lawyer here?
No, I'll try to call him, Judge.
Please, thank you. Marcus Adam Ledyard, 25B1477709A. Could I have Regwinder Chahal seated at this table, my right, your left? And also Manuel Quatrin Velez seated at that table, right there at that table. Your name, sir?
Marcus Ledyard.
You're late.
I wasn't late.
You're not late?
I said 8:40. I was here.
No, you're supposed to, you guys can have a seat. Seat. There you go. $75 a week you were supposed to pay, right?
Yes, I was.
Hang on. What did I tell you when I gave you that payment plan when you were supposed to pay $75 a week starting April 7th? What did I tell you?
I mean, so, hey, a few things happened, but, you know,
What else did I tell you? If you didn't have the money.
I'll call you and let you know. To call the court now.
Call me, call the court, we'll get on Zoom and I'll give you an extension. Right?
Yes.
Or come in and talk to me on or before the due date and I'll give you an extension. Right?
Yes.
Why didn't you do that? It's not that hard.
I just had a few things happen.
That's okay. I get it. That's why I tell everybody, you don't have the money? Come to court and talk to me on or before the due date. How much do you have today?
Like 160, maybe something like that. 160.
Can you pay that today?
Yes.
Now listen, I'm
How
gonna
much
give
do I
you,
owe total now?
you owe 281.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a payment plan, but you gotta show some respect and call the court if you don't have the money. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. You pay 160 today and you tell me when you can pay the balance. How about if I set you, how about if I set you up on 40 per week? If you can pay it earlier, that's fine. Beginning August the 15th, how's that?
That's fine.
You can do that, you think?
Yes.
If you don't have the money, what are you gonna do?
Call the court.
And we'll go on Zoom, or you can come in here on or before the due date, okay?
Yes.
All right, best of luck to you. So go down the hall, pay 160, then 40 a week starting on August the 15th. Best of luck.
Okay.
Regwinder Kaur Chahal, 25T645897. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your name?
Rajvinder.
You're charged with just not having your license on you. I can read the charge, send you to the prosecutor, or I can give you a lawyer, whatever you want.
Excuse me? Sorry.
It's okay. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want me to give you a lawyer, I will give you a lawyer.
No, sir. I don't want.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and arraign you, and then you can go talk to the prosecutor. Is that fair? I'm gonna explain the charge and the possible penalties, and then you go talk to the prosecutor. I'm sure the prosecutor's gonna be reasonable with you, okay? Fair enough? You understand that?
Yes, sir.
On June 26 or 25, the police think you didn't have that you were operating a motor vehicle and that you didn't have a license with you on your person on Fort near Vreeland and Trenton at 12:32 in the morning. That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign an advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer. You still wish to give up your right to a lawyer.
No, sir.
You want a lawyer now?
No, sir.
So you waive your right to a lawyer, right?
Excuse me?
You're giving up your right to a lawyer, right?
Lawyer? No.
Okay. So I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. I'm going to give you a $100 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. We're going to send you to the prosecutor. You're going to go talk to the Trenton City Attorney. I'm sure they're going to be reasonable with you, okay?
Okay.
So you can go out in the hall. My court officer will bring this file to the prosecutor and they'll call you out, okay?
Okay, thank
Do
you.
you understand?
No,
Go have a seat in the hall.
Hang on one second, hang on one
I'll be right
second.
there with
Come
you.
here. Stand right there, stand right there. I want to make sure you understand. Do you understand everything that's going on here?
Sir,
I just explained to you the charge and the possible penalty.
passport?
Possible penalty.
Oh,
I told you what the possible penalty is, right? I said it was, I'm just telling you what it is. It's up to, I'm just telling you the maximums. I have to tell you the maximums. Up to $100 in fines, up to 90 days in jail, plus costs. I don't want to scare you. I'm not going to send you to jail, but I have to tell you what the maximums are. Those are the worst things that could happen, but they're not going to happen. I'm not going to send you to jail because you didn't have your license with you. So go talk to the prosecutor, see what you can negotiate with the prosecutor. They'll write up a plea form, and then you'll come back in front of me. Okay?
okay.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, good enough. Good luck. Quatrin. Manuel Ivan Quatrin Velez. Come up to the podium. 24F 243 103A. Good morning. See, he's got
Have a seat in the hallway.
hallway, man.
Grab your stuff.
You have to go talk to the prosecutor. So they got to go to the Flat Rock prosecutor to have him dismiss this, John. Go out in the hallway, and the prosecutor will talk to you. He'll fill out a stip form, he'll send it in, and then I'll recall you, okay? Ross. Deviante Z1 Ross. 25T645998A and B. Your name? Deviante what? You're charged with driving on a suspended. You also have a expired plate. That's a B file. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you want a lawyer?
No.
I'll go ahead and arraign you, and then I'll send you to the prosecutor. On July 8 of 25, the police think you were operating a motor vehicle on Fort near Sibley and Trenton at 9:13 a.m. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs, or all those in 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes.
Did you read it?
Yes.
This exchange is a perfect example of why communication is everything in court. Notice how the judge isn't upset that the defendant didn't have the money, he's upset that he didn't communicate. Courts almost always prefer you come forward before the deadline instead of waiting until you're in violation. It shows responsibility, maturity, and respect for the process. The judge even works out a reasonable payment plan and offers flexibility. This is one of those moments where the courtroom gives someone a chance to fix things, but the message is crystal clear. If you don't communicate, the consequences hit harder. If you were in his shoes, would you have handled it differently?
Do you understand it?
For the most part, yes.
I can't hear you.
For the most part, yes.
Okay, so tell me what part you didn't understand.
Um,
If you plead guilty, we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
yeah.
If you plead guilty, you're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You're waiving your right to remain silent. You're waiving your right to a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Now, if you plead guilty, you understand there will be no trial. You're giving up your right to a jury trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you still wish to give up your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
I'll enter a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond, okay? You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to send you over there to the prosecutor, and you'll come back in front of me either way. I'm entering a plea of denial on the expired plate charge, okay?
What does that mean?
That means I'm saying you didn't do anything wrong, to put another way. And you go negotiate this with him. I'll be fair with you, okay? Good luck. Segova? I got a note here, does not speak English. This is file 25T645763A, B, and C. Hola.
Hola.
What's your name? I know, you speak Spanish? I'm gonna get you an interpreter. No, I know. We're gonna get you a Spanish interpreter.
And that wraps up this wide-ranging session with Judge McNal. A morning filled with quick decisions, firm reminders, and teachable moments. From Mitchell's driving history shutting down his request, to the strict leash and muzzle conditions on the dog case, to the financial accountability lesson in the payment plan dispute, each case showed how the court balances fairness with responsibility. Even the language barrier case demonstrates the court's obligation to ensure every defendant fully understands their rights. If you found this breakdown helpful or surprising, let us know your thoughts. Which case stood out to you the most and why? And if you enjoyed this courtroom deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom commentary and analysis.